What's up, folks? Today we will talk about reasons why Sigma males just can't seem to get with the program and settle down with modern women. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to date a woman who spends all her time taking selfies and scrolling through Instagram? It's not like they have anything better to do, right? But seriously, in this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the minds of these elusive creatures and find out what makes them tick. So let's get into it. Number 6. The Instagram obsession. Modern women and their obsession with Instagram. It's like every time they see a camera, they gotta strike a pose like they're auditioning for America's Next Top Model. And don't even get me started on the filters. How many times have you met a woman in real life and thought, wait, that's not what you look like on Instagram? It's like they're living in a whole different reality. But it's not just the constant need to take photos of themselves that's the problem. It's the fact that they care more about the likes and comments they get on those photos than anything else. I mean, I get it. It feels good to get positive feedback, but when it becomes your main source of validation, that's when we got a problem. We Sigma males want someone who's confident in themselves and doesn't need external validation to feel good about who they are. And let's not forget the influencers. These are the women who have somehow managed to turn taking photos of themselves into a full-time job. They promote products they've never used, travel to exotic locations for free, and have millions of followers who hang on their every word. But what's the cost of all this? Is it really worth sacrificing your authenticity and integrity just for a few extra likes? As Sigma males, we want someone who's true to themselves and not afraid to stand out from the crowd, even if it means not being popular on Instagram. Number 5. She's too basic. Look, I'm not saying we want a woman who's a walking encyclopedia or a philosopher who spits out Socrates quotes every 5 minutes. But come on, can we at least get someone who's got a personality beyond a Starbucks order? I'll have a venti pumpkin spice latte with extra whip and a side of blandness, please. Sigma males are looking for something unique and interesting, not someone who's following the same script as everyone else. We don't want a woman who thinks that ordering avocado toast is the height of sophistication, or that posting selfies with inspirational quotes is a personality trait. We want someone who's not afraid to show their true colors, who's not trying to fit into a predetermined mold. Now, some of you may be thinking, isn't it unfair to judge someone for being basic? And to that I say, no, it's not unfair. It's called having standards. If a woman can't show us something that sets her apart from the crowd, then why should we bother investing our time and energy into building a connection? We're not looking for someone to fill a basic slot in our lives. We want someone who can challenge us, inspire us, and make us better. Number 4. The hookup culture. Oh boy, let's talk about the infamous hookup culture, shall we? You know, the one where people just swipe left or right on their phones and suddenly they're engaging in a one-night stand with a stranger? Yeah, that's what Sigma males love, right? Wrong. As a Sigma male, I can tell you that we're not interested in just physical attraction or quick flings. We want a connection that goes beyond just getting laid. Call us old-fashioned, but we prefer meaningful relationships that involve mutual respect, trust, and shared values. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with casual sex if that's what you're into. But if you're looking for a deep emotional connection, then you're better off looking for someone who shares your values and goals. The hookup culture may be convenient, but it's not conducive to building long-lasting relationships. And let's face it, who wants to wake up next to a stranger, feeling empty and unfulfilled? At the end of the day, Sigma males are looking for something more than just physical attraction. We want a partner who's willing to invest in a real relationship and build something meaningful together. So if you're looking for a quick fix, then the hookup culture might be right for you. But if you're looking for something more substantial, then keep swiping until you find someone who's on the same page as you. Number 3. The need for validation. I'm not talking about the occasional compliment or boost of confidence. I'm talking about the constant need for external validation in the form of likes, comments, and followers. It's like they're addicted to the little rush of dopamine they get every time they see that little red notification pop up on their phone. As Sigma males, we value our independence and don't want to be with someone who's constantly seeking validation from others. It's like, hey, if you can't love and validate yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? It's exhausting trying to keep up with someone who constantly needs reassurance and attention. It's like dating a needy puppy who can't be left alone for more than 2 minutes without whining and barking. Number 2, the entitled attitude. You know the type. They expect the world to revolve around them, and their partners are just accessories to their perfect lives. They don't want to work for anything. They just want everything handed to them on a silver platter. And the worst part? They think they deserve it all. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for treating your partner like royalty. But there's a difference between appreciation and entitlement. Sigma males want someone who's willing to work hard and earn their place in the world. We don't want to be with someone who's constantly expecting us to foot the bill, both financially and emotionally. And let's be real here, an entitled attitude is a huge turnoff. There's nothing less attractive than someone who thinks they're above everyone else. It's like, who do you think you are? We want someone who's down to earth and humble, not someone who thinks they're the queen of the world. So if you're a modern woman with an entitled attitude, it's time to check yourself before you wreck yourself. No one wants to be with someone who's constantly acting like a diva. Number 1, the materialistic mindset. It's like they're trying to fill the gaping void in their souls with designer handbags and expensive shoes. Newsflash, ladies, no amount of Gucci can fix a broken heart. And don't even get me started on those who think they can buy happiness with their daddy's credit card. Sorry, sweetheart, but the only thing you're buying with that is a one-way ticket to a lifetime of disappointment. As Sigma males, we know that true happiness doesn't come from material possessions. It comes from experiences and relationships. Give us a night under the stars with someone we love over a night in a fancy hotel any day of the week. But modern women seem to have it all backwards. They'd rather spend thousands of dollars on a new dress than invest in a meaningful experience. And let's not forget about those who use their possessions as a way to show off and impress others. Sorry, honey, but you can't buy respect or admiration. But it's not just about the money, folks. It's about the mindset. Modern women have been conditioned to believe that their worth is tied to the things they own. They're constantly bombarded with messages telling them that they need the latest iPhone, the newest car, or the trendiest clothes to be happy and successful. And unfortunately, many of them have bought into this lie. But Sigma males know better. We know that true success and happiness come from within, not from what we own. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our discussion about reasons why Sigma males don't want modern women. But before you go, let me leave you with a piece of advice. Don't settle for someone who doesn't meet your standards or share your values. Keep searching until you find someone who checks all the boxes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.